начинается!
Hello and welcome everyone. I'm finally getting around to another video. I know these things are few and far in between, and I hope to fix that. This battle we are seeing in Josh and in Ismail, and I'm going to do something a little bit different this battle because Josh needs no introduction. You all know he's about to do horrible things to the red team. But I just want to kind of bring up the fact that the last couple of videos have been really rehearsed. It usually takes me a couple of recordings to get to where I want to anyways, and I don't like the sound of it. So I'm kind of changing the plan ahead of time. This is mostly, for the most part, the first time I've actually seen this battle. I mean, I watched it when I recorded it, but it's several months old at this point, so here we are. The other thing I'm going to do is to just kind of fill in the gaps here. We're going to talk about the future videos coming up. This will also prove who in the clan actually watches the videos. So watch the video. The first thing I'm going to bring up is that other than the replays, which I have many of, and they're kind of boring for me to record, unless there was absolutely something spectacular that happened into it, I'm going to be doing different things on the YouTube channel, like tutorial videos, but not like how to shoot or how the economy works, because everyone's done that. The things that I want to do instead are like interface setups, like the interface that you see up right now, the mods that are being used, the actual in-game stuff that I have turned on, that it's allowing you to see the certain things. Because there is so much information that people playing the game just miss because they don't turn stuff on. So I'm going to do a video on that. Basically just going to go into a training room and turn stuff on and off so you can see what changes what stuff and information that you get. It'll also be stuff like the minimap. Like, there's a lot you can do with the minimap. You see the little gear in the top right-hand corner, right above the 10 line of that minimap. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's in that little gear if you just click it, but you have to be in battle to do it, which is why a lot of people don't actually do anything about it because they don't pay attention because they're in the middle of the battle. Well, that got long-winded. The other thing, because many people have said that they want me to do a compilation video specifically for the clan. The problem with that if you just send me replays, there's nothing to compile. You need to send me recorded snippets, Twitch clips. You need to send me replays and tell me exactly what I'm looking for to pull out if there is no audio with it. But I would prefer stuff that people have recorded in Discord so we can get genuine reaction from it. So do not be afraid to record battles, and if something funny happens, send me the clip of it and I will add it to the archive. But as of now, there is nothing in the archive because there is no audio recorded for anything and I just have replays, which are really obnoxious to look through. And Josh gets the first blood on that one with the Citadel. Beautiful shot, Josh. So that is kind of the admin at the beginning of the video I'm deciding to do in this situation. Yeah, so fellow clan members, record your stuff, send it to me. Fellow community members as well, if you're in the Discord, or if you have somehow subscribed to this channel or come across it, leave a comment down below. And I'll get you into the Discord, and we can have wonderful conversations, and we can div together, and all these wonderful things. I love playing with new people. What was it? Kind of got off track there. Oh yes, I will start doing, you know, actual non-replay videos, and we will have a fun time doing that, or I will have a fun time doing that, and hopefully you will all learn something new. I think that just about covers that, and now I'm kind of paying attention to the battle again, and I assume something horrible is going to happen to that Baron. I suppose it could have been worse. Yeah, so we can just appreciate the excellent gunnery and gameplay that is Josh now. Also, once again, happy birthday, Josh. This video is going out just a couple of days after your birthday. And now your happy birthday is on YouTube, so yay. I'm now just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen. It's getting kind of boring back here, bud. Josh's RNG. I assume he's going to kill this destroyer. Oh no, somebody else did. $43K, 1 kill, 1 citadel, first blood. Almost half the enemy team dead already. Kind of interesting to see what's gonna happen. Anticipating. It is a Frenchie. Looks like the first gun did some good damage, but the back guns did not. And now Josh just has to sail into a place where he can start blasting away at things again. For having so many of the enemy team dead, Josh's team has no base captures. And that's a problem, people. Please, cap your bases. If you don't cap them, well, then Soviet BB needs to cap. Another salvo out. Whole bunch of overpens. I suppose it is... Oh, just lost another teammate. Oh, and they died to a ram. It is unfortunate that Josh's team, only 2 destroyers, are dead, and the enemy still has its 1 destroyer up. I suppose the carriers are still in the match. Still failing to capture that base. I suppose it is because Trento is detected, and Ismail is now going for B. Or, you know, Josh is going for B. Didn't lead that one enough. Hopefully, Trento kills the DD before it dies. The chances of that are now shrinking. Wonderful. What is that, a Miyogi all the way in the back? Congo? Fuso? Fuso. I have kind of a small preview window here, guys, and the, you know, quality isn't the greatest, so excuse me if I miscall something. No reason to hold your fire here, buddy. You are detected. Just shoot. Come on, Josh. Send it. There you go. He's getting air cover from the CV, so that's nice. First salvo doesn't turn out to be great. Only got 1 pen, 1 overpen. At that distance, the Soviet battleships are not very accurate. But apparently, neither is the enemy. Looks like he's going to switch his focus to Normandy. That enemy DD is still alive and has smoked up above C, making life difficult for the people over there. Again, only a single overpen on that. Those battleships are just a little too far away. Actually, they appear to both be out of his gun range now. Which means that Josh can go undetected, especially with that DD in the smoke screen. And now he can solo cap B and a battleship in peace, assuming that the aircraft carrier doesn't come over. But I doubt he'll get there in 10 seconds. And another ally dies. Well, the enemy has stopped gaining points now. Josh has solo capped B in a Russian battleship. Allies are at least preventing C from ticking points for the enemy, and allies still have not taken A at all, and have lost the ship advantage, which is spectacular. Enemy CV now looks like he's interested in Josh, which is, I would say, too little too late. Josh has the base. He's diving for the cover of the island. And the red team seems to be pushing forwards. Or at least not retreating. Hopefully someone... I see a battleship icon. I think it's a New York. It is a New York. It is now dead. That is good. There is now a Graf Spee over here, and that seems to be about it. Still both enemy battleships and the DD on the other side. Russia's now just getting plain shot down. Halfway decent salvo. That was about 8k. Got some base defenses, and Graf Spee just killed the Nuremberg. Or Königsberg, yep. But right now, this is looking like Josh will murder a Graf Spee. Will then most likely solo cap A. And will then assumedly go over to the other side of the map and murder everything over there. That should be a dead Spee. Or not. Maybe the secondaries will get him. Or maybe the ally will steal the kill. To be expected. Anyway, Josh is now capturing A. Shot down a handful of planes from the CV. Up to 75k damage. Respectable, but definitely aiming for that 100k, I would assume. 4 base defenses. Also going to help that base EXP stat. Ooh, the Normandy is sailing into the middle. Looks like the Normandy wants to recapture B. But that's not going to be the easiest thing with Josh around. The enemy CV is also not going to reset Josh, as it looks like, instead choosing to sail after the retreating friendlies, which have still failed to take the sea cap. Couple overpens there, not a great salvo, but Josh is going to get another base capture. Another solo base capture, in fact, as the allied Congo doesn't seem to have gotten the cap for a very long time. And it looks like Josh is going to murder a destroyer here if someone else does not. Distance should be short enough that the accuracy is good enough to land, 2 or 3 hits. Oh, now he only needs 1. Yep, 1 overpen does it. Enemy DD is now dead. B is still being defended. Alba is dead. Only a 1-ship advantage, but Josh has a whole bunch of health. Enemy Normandy is at half, and the Fuso does also still have a whole bunch of health. Allied Andrea Dora appears to be dying fairly quickly and being focused by the CV as well. But the Normandy has stopped behind that island, not wanting to come out broadside and contest the base. Gets a couple more planes shot down. Yep, Normandy is still sitting there. Fuso is unfortunately out of range, so Josh cannot help the Andrea Dora with that one. Normandy is coming forwards again. That is one of the benefits of that running lights mod that you see up there, which is one of the things that I will be discussing in a tutorial video that I will put together for specific mods. Normandy wants to try to turn out. Secondaries already opened fire. Josh does as well. Looks like that was just over 6k, not bad. He's definitely going to win any trade with the Normandy at this point. The question is how big is the trade going to be? Andrea Dora dies, ships are now even, but Josh still has 2 bases to their 1. But the score ticker up there says that the enemy will win this unless they start converting kills. Normandy turns broadside for Josh, getting all of his guns off. But he doesn't have enough health to make that mistake, so Josh laps him with that. Runs into the island, and the CV is coming in for a strike. Josh pops the heel. Kind of stuck here, he's just going to have to take a couple of torpedoes. Up to 94k, the enemy Fuso is just about getting in range. But the score ticker has switched, so Josh's team is going to win if nothing else changes. Takes a pair on the nose. That's a flood. He's not going to repair that, though, because he's smart enough. He's going to wait for the next torpedoes to come in. Why the Congo is pinging for Josh's help is beyond me. Just going to let that flood? There was 8 seconds on that. He could have if he wanted to, but I understand why he wanted to stop that. Josh also seems to be confused on why the Congo is demanding help. Josh is actually undetected at this moment, so he's going to hold his fire while he runs into the island again, because he didn't turn his ship in time. Fuso is just kind of puttering along back there, waiting for a shot, I assume. Furious really botched that run there. He approached where he couldn't see Josh, and he wasn't willing to start the run without seeing him, apparently. So pulled back and is just getting his planes killed for his caution. Enemy CV actually is detected, but it looks like Josh is going to rightfully kill the battleship first. Manages to get that last plane undetected once again. Fuso again, just kind of puttering along broadside at distance. Not the most intelligent thing you could do when fighting an Ismail. I have a feeling that's gonna hurt. Yeah, that one hurt. That looked like 16k. Josh is again correctly pinging the Fuso, as that is the larger threat compared to a Furious. Do not get CV greed. Kill the important things first. Josh is just waiting for the perfect salvo. Ooh, definitely got it with that. 2 Citadels. That's dead Fuso. Just gonna take a couple of torpedoes here, but he's knocking planes out of the sky. 20 seconds till his heel is back up. And now we're just on cleanup. Capture the last base. Looks like there's 2 minutes left in the game. So, you know, CV survives, game runs out, Josh wins, CV dies, Josh wins. Just clean up now. Allied CV took a run at the enemy. Fortunately, he is now undetected, as Josh just got all of his guns to bear. The Congo definitely seems to be having fun. Blind firing the last known position with the little circle. I would say the Furious is actually quite fast for its tier and type, so you would have to lead a couple second undetected Furious a little bit further than that. Josh continues pushing in like this. Hopefully he detects that Furious and is able to get a good salvo in on him before the game ends. Boost his stats just a little bit. He is up to 126k at this point. 2 base captures. Oh look, there's a Furious. He's had an absolutely great game, but collecting a CV pelt would make it better, and that's Furious is actually moving quite slow. He gets all of his guns. He's got 30 seconds. The Congo missed. The dispersion looks amazing. And, oh, that was nasty. So taking a look at the end here, he got a Confederate, a high caliber with that last salvo, and the Kraken, actually, First Blood, Dreadnought, 17 planes shot down, 2 solo captures, and a very nice round 14,000 XP for all of the effort, 160,000 damage. Wonderful game in the Soviet battleship Ismail. In Soviet Union, Ismail battleship kept base, not DD. Anyway, absolutely wonderful game. And yeah, remember what I said at the beginning of this. Record, send me clips, snippets, whatever, and I will make a compilation of them. It will be glorious. And keep an eye out for the tutorial in the future. So thank you all for watching and have a wonderful night, or day, or morning, whatever. Bye!